Hello guys, today I will show off you about the new project for new brand opening and implementation for follow this diagram. Or you can do follow this thing is the good for all of you and studying about the project, new project implementation. So the first I will do add the IQ first, and this is the new brand, and here is a off rack for a new brand. This is here for the IQ. IQ. The first I will configure startup address for switch. Okay. The first I will create the VLAN 7 and IP subnet for the LAN IT. I think the name I said the name the IT. Okay. And I can add one more VLAN X. Name I said accounting. Accounting I said AFD. Okay, account finance department. Okay. So interface use the 8. Okay. And the first I will create the one more VLAN for the gateway through to the firewall. It is the IP subnet. I will set one more VLAN with 154 and name firewall when in is the name you can put in, or you can put any name that you easy for remember and understanding. Okay, I will put like this, and I set the interface VLAN. We set this IP rank 34. Okay. Okay, we already have the VLAN. And then now we will configure on the switch LAN. You get create 7 and name IT. Okay, switch one more VLAN X name AFD. Okay. This port connect to the core switch. We can configure as the trunk port. Okay. And this port connect to the LAN user. We configure it to the access port. Okay. Dot 2. This PC I use for the IT. I will access port to the surveillance 7 for the IT. VLAN span. Okay, and okay, only test only the only one PC for the LAN IT. This I reset the IP here. Now you can tie the IP and tie the IP interface. Okay, and put gateway. Okay. And then we can ping to the gateway for switch testing it's working. Make sure it's working. Okay, now our our PC can connect to the gateway. Okay, and let now we config. We get config on the firewall WAN. Firewall WAN. Go to the firewall WAN. Set the IP management. Put the SD-WAN next to the management. We set it to the static and set the IP. We use the management IP. Okay. Set allow when. Set allow ping. Yes. Okay. Let me test ping. Not maybe wait a minute. Now we keep it ping. Now we set the host name. Go to the config system global. Set host name. I will set the firewall WAN active. Okay. Also we put wrong the wrong the subnet mask. Okay. So we set not wrong. This one is only on IP. Okay. Okay, now ping is okay, so we can go to the interface for configuration. Okay, now we go to the interface and set interface connect to the core switch We have the port 5, the 5 connect to the port switch. We will set IP 66 here on the port 5. On the port 5 here, you can rename it to the WAN in. Okay, we can set it to the inside. And we will combine. We will combine two ports. This means port 5 and port 6. We combine it to the okay. So I will create new interface. And this one I will set the redundancy interface. Okay, for to 5 port 5 port 6 connect to the core switch. So we will if core switch one core switch down or one interface down, it also can go to outside. Okay, you can configure like this. And you can put the name inside, and we will add the interface 5 and 6 here. Okay, and we can put the IP 66 and /29. Okay. It's okay. We add the redundancy interface, and we can tapping to the core switch. Okay, so now we can connect to the ping to the core switch. This means that the link here is okay. Okay, so now we ping back from the core switch. This means it's working now. Okay, so now we will create more interface for we connect to the outside. Okay, in port 4 we will set this IP rank. We will set the name outside. Okay, so we can set the WAN here. We set the 29 and ping. Okay. Below, and then this so we will go to the core switch. We go to the router WAN, it means outside. We will set this interface. And then now we ping test. Ping to the switch WAN. Wrong interface. It's okay. Can ping. Now we can ping to the call switch. No. Now we can ping to the IP connection of the switch WAN 29 129. Okay. After that, we will configure on the switch router 2. On the router 2, I already configured the IP. So now I can ping test. It's okay now. So let's okay, and then we will configure the IP connection is the ISP connect to the Fortigate at Branch. So first we configure the IP connection or finish all the IP connection, and then we will configure routing on the all device. Okay, now we start to configure the I think configure the IP connection. I see of you and all of you already know about the configuration on the interface. So I not show of you about the configuration on the interface. So it will take time a lot for the configuration. So I will start and configure the routing and okay. Now we go to the firewall. Have when at the sim rep. Now we set the host name. So system host. So system global. Config. Set the host name. Firewall. WAN. And put okay. A branch B. So mũi can be branch active AC. Okay. Then we configure the interface IP. Okay. Now we will ping to the IP 678. Okay, now we set the interface measurement IP, and then we can look at my device config for configuration. I already I already configured the IP for the router IP connection for on the router to both routers and switch. Then I connect to the firewall and branch. So this means I will show you here. I will create the VLAN. I create the VLAN 64 and for the IP for the connection smartphone and IP VLAN 55 for the ISP Mekongnet. And okay, and I point the port here, port 1, and I will show you. Yeah, I will point the port dot 2 connect to the smartphone and 55 and port 41 connect to the Mekongnet. Okay, think of you understand easy. Then if we configure the IP and I think this video will take time a lot. So now I just only show up you like this, and I think you can create the IP just on IP, just the IP connection here, and then we create the also create the VLAN on the switch. Just like this, the same. Oh, now I not yet can ping to the switch. Go check again. Seems correct, but why cannot ping? It's okay now. We can ping, and then we can go to the Fortigate web, look in my the web and configuration. Okay, so now we look in, we configure the IP. Port 1.1, 1.1 I config here, connect to the Micronet. So I will set this IP for the port 2 on the switch band. Okay, IP range. This IP range. If you not understand, we can move. Okay, for the ISP here and just like this. So 1.1, 1.1, 0.3. 0.3 is the mode phone. This is the mode phone. I will configure. I will set the IP range. This IP range. Okay. Now we will do follow on the switch. You do flow on the switch ISP. So port 1.1 connect to the FortiGate on the port 2. So I will set an a connection net. Okay, this IP range. You set the net. I set the khn. Okay, set the WAN net. Okay, 7 254.254. Okay, /30 pin and port 3 connect to the mod phone. Port 3 and set the mod phone and set the FN. Okay, /30. Okay, this only the IP link. Okay, now we can ping test. Oh, sorry, not .2, not .254. 254 is on the router. And here we will .2. And after that we set the interface IP, and now we can ping that to the switch router. We can ping that to the router WAN. Make sure the connection link is working. 254. Yet now we not reachable. We check again on the switch WAN. Maybe we run the interface here. Port 2, connect to port 2, 1.1. Ah, 1.1 is the KN. 1.1 interface 1.1. We set to the KN. This is wrong. 1.1 1.1 connect to the port 2. So the port 2. It okay now can ping to the board link from the smartphone and make connect because we cannot ping because I put the wrong the subnet here. I put the subnet 30. So now I change it to the subnet 24 bit. Then we can ping to the switch WAN 254. Okay, this the smartphone link in 55 is the Merconnect link. Okay, it's the IP on the core switch on the switch WAN here. Okay, this is the switch WAN, router WAN 1 and router WAN 2. I set the 253. Okay, 24 253. This channel I will create, I will delete it. Okay, we can print that from here to the firewall at the branch. Okay, until 2 or 5. Because okay now it means our link is connected from the branch to the router WAN and router WAN connect to the core. This means now the success or the IP connection. One more visited the IP lane of the SIM rep and the branch. The port 4. Port 4 visit the IP is the LAN. Okay. This the measurement set âm measurement. And port 5, port 6 is the HA. Go to the firewall or banner execute. So now we can ping test from our LAN PC, go throughout the IP WAN of the router WAN 1. Okay, we keep it ping like this. It will be not reachable because we not get that route on the all device. Just finish the IP connection. Okay, now we start the routing. Start at the core switch first. Okay, so now we go to the core switch. What should we route? We will route this subnet IP. Okay. Like this. We go throughout by the IP connection here IP connection here is the 66. Okay. 66. Okay. We are the at root. We are the at root on the core switch, and now we start on the firewall WAN. We will go to the static. We root back this IP range. Okay, we will start at the big range. 24, and we go through by the gateway. Go through by the gateway 66 and 64 on the core switch. Inside the way wrong. Change the name is the wrong. Yes, okay, and now we re-add the static group. So from this subnet is the LAN IT subnet, and now we create the folder C. Okay, go to the folder C object, and then we create the folder C here. We allow from inside to outside. Okay, inside, outside. Okay, from inside go outside. Now for easy I not filter, I will allow all here. Yes, if we do on the rack, we can filter soft destination. We will see now after we open the full C, we can ping from our LAN to the router WAN here. Okay, we can add one more rule from outside to inside. Okay. Okay, outside, then inside here. We are all section for issue for we review and check log. From outside mean is the outside we set this IP from outside go to inside mean from the outside here can ping to the okay. And then we can go to the switch WAN and we will add one more route. We route and we route inside. We route the subnet inside. And we add a big subnet. Go through the IP of the switch around firewall WAN here. Right here. And then after that we can ping test. Okay, wrong. It's okay now we can ping to the gateway, and now we can link that to the PC. Okay, then we can review log from here. See, have the log here, and then this none is not yet refresh. When we refresh, we can see here have the log here. Okay, and this one we edit and change to the our season. Then we can review the log to know the source destination. Okay, so we not yet have log. Okay, so this is a connection. And one more thing we will do on the firewall when now I pin that to the LAN of the brand here. Make sure it's working or not. Okay, it's not rich. Now we test to know the way, to know the cost it go. Oh, okay. On the cost switch, I already add the root. You can show this command to include the root. Okay, I already add the root here, so it will go out when we trace. When we trace, it already go out. Go out the core switch and then go to the alright at the already alright at the firewall WAN already. So now we start configure the routing. Okay. On the core switch, you need to add the static route to this IP link. Okay. IP link phone and open it here. Although we go to the static route. We will go through the firewall or go through the IP link of the is here 30. So 130. We are set wrong IP here. Okay. Go to the microphone link. Or go to the router WAN. And the on the router WAN 1, I already configured the GLBP for load sharing with two with two link with the two router here. On the router 1, I will configure the 31. 31 is the virtual IP interface. Yeah, we go to the here. 31, and I already configure the GLBP for load sharing it to okay 31. So on this one, on this router one, we can route to the virtual IP. So I change to the virtual IP here for the load sharing. When one router down, it will automatically switch to the router other router. Okay. Okay. This one I route to the virtual IP. Virtual IP in this two router here. VIP GLBP. Okay, is that here to know. Okay, this is the virtual IP. Okay. We can test the ping to virtual IP, make sure it reachable. Okay. And then after we go to the firewall sim, we go to the firewall branch. It's okay after we add root, go out via the virtual IP GLBP with the two router WAN here, and after that we will go to the firewall at branch for configuration routing. Okay. And then it management. Okay. For the configuration peer to the from the firewall WAN here, I VPN IPsec VPN to the firewall at branch. So we will so we will configure the IPsec VPN here from branch or branch here to the firewall WAN or HQ. Okay, so now we start to configure IPsec VPN. The first we configure at the firewall WAN at the HQ first. Okay, now we will go to the VPN. We configure the app IPsec VPN on the firewall WAN HQ and all the brand, and the firewall all brand, and all brand will appear to the firewall WAN HQ via the app IPsec VPN. Okay. Go to the custom and we go branch VPN branch. Okay. Here we choose the dial up and we will go out via the outside here. We remove all this SAR one. With any peer ID and version 2. We put the any here any password 1 2 3 4 SABC. It's okay. And the brand will peer connect via the XC. And the brand we will configure within here to the firewall when I choose here. Go to the custom VPN. We have two link ISP, so we will configure VPN via with two link ISP. VPN I will search mật phone FM mật phone. Okay. Static I will peer to the IP link IP of the firewall here. Go through via the router. Go through via the router one here and go to the firewall here. Okay. Go to the phone FN here. 1 2 3 4 SABC. One more is the KN link. VPN KN mê connect. We peer to the IP of firewall LAN H2 with interface KN. 1 2 3 4 SABC. Is the first we make sure our WAN, our router at the branch, can ping to the IP here, IP connection 29 here. First we test ping first. Because we peer from our link, our phone, the ISP link to this IP. So this IP is on the IP of the firewall WAN here. This is the IP, so that the first we need to ping, make sure it can ping or not. Let's do it reachable. So now it's not reachable, so we need to configure routing to this IP. Okay. Now we go to the static root. Okay. 24. Go out by the okay. We configure the SD-WAN. Go so out with 2 ISP. Why we need configure SD-WAN? We need because we have 2 link of ISP here, so we need to configure it with the SD-WAN. Okay. We have 2 link ISP, so we need to configure it to the SD-WAN and be easy. For the load sharing, we go to the SD-WAN here, SD-WAN rule. SD-WAN link the ISP. Okay. So we no, SD-WAN zone first. SD-WAN ISP. Okay, we add okay. Phone. One more for the okay. Now it's the gateway. Gateway we will go out by the gateway we will put on the firewall on the router WAN and the router WAN here. And I already configure the HS GLBP so that I will point to the GLBP. Okay, I will point to the GLBP virtual IP. .1 gateway. This for the make sure we can ping test. It makes it working up. Make it reachable. Okay. That's why piece. Okay. Now, so that we go to the static route. We add route go via the SD-WAN. Okay. Need to add route this subnet. After that, we can ping test again. It's okay now. So now we can ping to the IP of for the firewall WAN here. It's okay. So that we can point from VPN to the IP of the firewall WAN. Go through via the two ISP link and the router WAN. Okay. We create the policy. Outside, inside. Outside means we will go. Okay, one more thing. We will create the SD-WAN for the VPN because VPN also have two ISP link phone and Ethernet. So we will create one more VPN for the one more SD-WAN for the VPN. SD-WAN zone. Okay. Create the VPN ISP. It's okay. We be up when we create the policy here for outside to inside. Okay, we will use the VPN ISP. Go to the LAN. And allow all the section. Okay, one more we go to the firewall WAN. Create the policy. Inside VPN. Okay. Outside, I take this one and go inside. Or Some. It's okay. See, we've done it PDF. Okay, now I have one the VPN there up here. We go to check here again. See the VPN is up now. Okay. Add up only one. Add up at one. So one it will be. So we need to change some configure on the VPN firewall WAN here because it need to change some config to make it up to link. Okay. Let me check again. After we change the configuration here, it will be still not up, so it will be wrong. So I found the problem on the VPN here. So we go to edit and also okay, I use the version 1. In here I configure the version 2. So you change it to the version 2. This version 2. Okay, go to the version 2. Change again. ABC. Okay, then let's see it up now. In the VPN here, we will be up with there to up to connection here. Okay, and after that, we will configure the OSPF for peer the OSPF connected from LAN and peer to the LAN here. We will go to the configure the OSPF after the VPN up and we will go the first. We will set the IP the VPN here first. And we will go remote. We will put 3. Remote we put the one rank because our brand we opening. We have a lot of brands, so we will point to the big subnet. Okay. Still we are not true. Remote IP is the IP of the IP on the firewall WAN here. Okay. Now for the microphone, and for the internet, remote is the IP on the. Okay. After that, we can pass contacting the IP onto the firewall WAN. It's okay now. So we will configure OSPF for our LAN can go over the OSPF IP VPN. Okay. Next is the area 0. We go by the net mask. We add the IP here, 24 bit. And one more for our LAN IP. And interface, if we go our FN. Okay, we go the SD-WAN VPN. This one is not allowed, so we cannot add the SD-WAN inside. We will add one by one. VPN. One more for the okay, sale success. We advertise go over the IPsec VPN. Yeah, after we go to the firewall WAN, configure VPN, configure OSPF. Okay. Advertise the IP VPN. Okay. After that, we will show the OSPF. It's wrong something. Not up. Now OSPF is up now. So it's okay. Now we can ping from the LAN of branch and ping go back to the LAN HQ. Okay. We can the trace route. Okay now. Is something wrong? It's okay. We found the root. We count the problem. We found the problem. We can ping to the gateway, but we cannot ping to the LAN inside because we not yet create the rule here. Create the rule from outside to inside. Okay, now we create the rule. We just only create from LAN to the outside SD-WAN within, and we not create the SD-WAN and go to the inside LAN. Here I see already create, but why is it not work? Not reachable. Now it's work because I see it what this virtual is stuck. I just stop start and stand on. Stop start is working. Okay. Using this left with is the finish and all the configuration. Sorry for all guys that my English is not good, but all you can do follow this diagram and this diagram and configuration. And one more I create one more I will configure the HA for on the firewall WAN. Okay, we'll go to the firewall WAN 2, firewall WAN 1. The HA here. And then here the city switching 1, 2, 3, 4 F A B C. Okay. This new one này là biết. First, we will configure the hostname with system global. Set hostname firewall when ST standby. From HA, we set the group name. Set the DICHA. Okay. Set mode AA. Set password 1, 2, 3, 4 F A B C. Okay. Thing small is important. Set đéo heartbeat. Port 2 and port 3. Okay, let's see this. Okay. System HA. I can get system HA status. This is not yet synchronized. We have something wrong. But we take time for synchronize. It's okay and already seen, so we can show here with system HA with system HA status. It's already seen. Then we can go to the okay, we can see half the HA half the synchronize and this one is the secondary. So that we test shut down the secondary here to make sure it's still up or not. We are keeping here and I shut down the primary. You see now it's still running no more. We have time to see, have only one time out here. Then I will start this one and shut down the firewall 1 2. It's okay. Now the firewall is start up already, and then we will press shut down one more on the firewall 1 2. Go to the LAN here. Okay, now it already start up here. Okay, thank you for all guys for this video. It will take time 1 hour and a half. I hope all you enjoy with this project and try to practice in at your home. Okay, thank you. Please share and subscribe for the next video.